Welcome along to our second video blog. Hopefully you enjoyed the first one, which is why maybe you come back, or maybe it's your first time coming to this. I hope you enjoy it. It's 2012, it's Olympic year, and of course the focus of this vlog will be about Olympic legacy. And I want to share with you some of the things that Wesport is doing in support of creating a local legacy from the Olympics right here in the west of England. The west of England has shown right from the start a real interest in 2012 legacy. Almost from the day the bid was announced, Team West of England was formed, chaired by Don Foster, and now co-chaired by Tim Hollingsworth, who's the chief exec of the British Paralympic Association and a Bath resident. And with that kind of backing and political support, we had some really quick wins early on, with programmes like the UK School Games, which came to Bristol and Bath in 2008. And since then, this group has continued to help shape and develop legacy from 2012 here in the west of England. And Wesport has been a key partner within Team West of England around a whole range of areas. And you can visit the Team West of England pages on the Wesport website to find out a bit more about what's happened and what is happening locally around 2012. As part of the national network of county sports partnerships, Wesport has been given responsibilities to deliver a number of national 2012 legacy programmes that are led by and overseen by Sport England. The first one that I want to talk to you about today is Sportivate. Sportivate is a programme targeted at 14 to 25-year-olds who've done a bit of sport. We want to encourage them to do a bit more and help them find that pathway into a local club. There have been a whole range of programmes run for mainstream sports and things like football and rugby, cricket, basketball and so on. One of the smaller Sportivate projects that we've been involved in was with the Minerva Rowing Club down in Bath. And they targeted just to get a small group of people on the water and give them a taste of rowing with the hope that they would join the rowing club at the end of it. Great success. 8 people on the Sportivate programme, 8 people joining the club at the end of it. And it's that kind of thing that Sportivate can really make a difference to. It's helped the club in them identifying new people, it's helped those people find their enjoyment in a new sport and gain some new friends and a network through the rowing club. The second programme that we've got responsibility for from Sport England is called Sport Makers. This is very much aimed at getting people to volunteer their time and energy to help get other people involved in sport. Now, that might be going and doing something quite formal, like working as a volunteer within a sports club, or it might be something quite informal in terms of getting your mates to go and do something. Getting your mates together to go and play a game of football in the park, or to go running or walking or cycling. Or your family and friends. There's a whole range of ways through Sport Makers in which we try and work with people that want to volunteer their time to help them get more people involved in sport. What we try to do through the Sport Makers programme is get those people that have got an interest in volunteering but maybe aren't quite sure how they want to go about it along to an inspirational workshop where, along with the other people in the room, you can share ideas about what you would like to do as a sport maker. And we help you get some of the tools and the skills that you'll need to be able to go out and become a sport maker and fulfill some of your own personal goals along the way. Just one example of the many sport makers we've had here in the west of England is a guy by the name of Mike who ran on his own for 20 years. Then he joined a running club and on seeing the sport maker information decided he was going to go and try and encourage some more people to go out running and potentially become involved with the club. And already he's had 10 people that he's got out running regularly who are enjoying it, having fun, from a whole mix of backgrounds, some who have run before, some who haven't, and he's working on them to become a formal part of the club and experience some of the enjoyment that he's had from being a solo runner to being part of a club. The other initiative that we have a responsibility for Sport England is the school games. I'm not going to talk to you about that in much detail now because on the 20th of June we have our summer school games, and our next video blog will follow shortly after that where I'll share with you some of our successes around that particular programme. I want to move on now to talk to you about the latest initiative that Wesport and County Sports Partnerships have got involved in, and that's a programme called Community Games, which I'm particularly excited about. It is a programme that started in the West Midlands, and basically it aims to get the community involved in sport. Very much inspired by London 2012, and its aim is for the local community to do its version of what it thinks a game should be. And it can be from the very formal to the very informal, with some culture and some other activity thrown in. What I absolutely love about the community games is it's very much about what that community decides it wants its games to look like. There's no message from on high. All we try to provide is the tools, the support and the training to help local communities do what it is they want to do to celebrate their community, and this summer of the Queen's Jubilee, as well as the London Olympic and Paralympics. That's it for now. Please visit our website because there's absolutely loads of information there, whether you're looking to participate in sport or whether you're an organiser of sport as a volunteer or in a paid role. Have a look, there's lots for you to get involved in, loads of information. And please, feel free to drop us a line on how you feel this video blog has worked and whether you think it's helping our communication as an organisation. Thanks, and see you next time.